You might have heard of Representative Trent Frank. He is a Republican representative of Arizona who recently said a couple of things about rape that people had a problem with, especially considering the last couple of years of questionable rape and legitimate rape and all those comments like that. This is following that tradition, so he has that to rest on. So recently he said that when it comes to rape, pregnancies, the chance of you becoming pregnant are very low chances of that. Now, as I said, that's very similar to some of the comments you saw during the last presidential election. Some of the questionable Tea Party senators said similar things. And so, as expected, he was attacked for this. A number of ads were aired attacking Representative Trent Frank. And so all of that's good. But as expected, any congressman is going to find a silver lining out of this. He has found the most obvious silver lining, or perhaps green lining, because he's using the attacks against his rape and pregnancy comments to fundraise. So this is coming from a fundraising appeal from the Trent Frank's campaign. It says, NARAL, Planned Parenthood, and the taxpayer-funded abortion lobby is attacking me for one reason. I'm 100% unapologetically pro-life, and I won't back down. Will you contribute $25, $50, $100, or even $500 right now to help me fight back? So nobody's surprised by this. Representatives, members of the American political establishment will use anything to fundraise. Now, he originally, after this comment, had seemed a little bit apologetic, probably not because of what he said, but because of the attacks that he was getting based on it. But now he's gone exactly back into no thinking, no empathy, political mode. The taxpayer-funded abortion lobby, come on, that's ridiculous. Every time we pass any kind of healthcare bill, there have to be like 3 layers of no taxpayer fundings for abortions. During the Affordable Health Care Act, there was like 10 different things saying you could not use taxpayer funds to pay for abortions. It will never be enough. It can never be illegal enough on the federal level to satisfy insane people like Trent Frank, but whatever. Look, the reason that I'm talking about this is because when crazy things are said, when offensive things are said, when the war on women is waged in comments like this from congressmen and from senators, it's necessary and expected, and indeed will happen, that people will fight back. But simply saying it's offensive and attacking him for a weekend or a week or whatever is not enough, because like in this case with Trent Franks, they will use the most egregious, most offensive statements to raise money to go on to pass anti-woman, anti-liberal, anti-black, anti-Hispanic legislation in the future. So you have to do more. You have to be vigilant. You have to check up the next couple of weeks. That's why I'm covering this, even though the story's about a week old, and make sure that once the spotlight is off of them, they're not using what should have been a weakness as a strength for their campaign. You have to be vigilant to make sure that they don't do this in the future.